And now, Asylum Pro and CM Brick and Block present Episode 3, Fight Kingdom.
The following bout is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first,
What is up, Christchurch?
from Tauranga, weighing in at 93 kilograms, the Spartan, Zach Black.
It's not a skirt, it's a Terracus. Or a tie. I'm sick of you guys already. Why don't you even come down here? Sorry, bro. What do you guys think? Wanna make some noise for me? Yeah!
And his opponent, from Blackwood, weighing in at 77 kilograms, Will Stone.
I'm not hearing this side. Going this way. Do I hear you? Yes.
And welcome to episode 3, Fight Kingdom. Myself, John Usher, and joining me on commentary today, Michael Green.
It's fantastic to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Not a problem, all the way down from up north.
Yep, all the way down from Hamilton. So first match today, we've got two men making their Asylum Pro debut in the Spartan Sam Black and Will Stone. The humble one, of course, wrestled just recently at SPW, making his South Island debut. So it's fantastic to see him down here as well as the Spartan, who's been making waves in the North Island.
And any information about sort of what kind of style we might see this afternoon from these two?
Well, the Spartan's been he's been making waves, doing a lot of. He's quite a strong wrestler. He's had a couple of matches up north I've seen, and he's thrown around people much larger than himself. And Will Stone, of course, known primarily as a tag team specialist. His tag team partner, Alex Savage, sadly suffered quite a bad injury, so he's been making waves all by himself. And he's been pulling out some wins that no one's expected coming. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how he goes today.
And obviously we're building up to our main event this afternoon.
The big 25-man rumble.
That's absolutely right. The first one we've seen here in Christchurch for quite some time.
Sam Black getting water everywhere, flicking his hair around like he's some sort of Roman Reigns.
And both men trying to get the crowd behind them, but getting the atmosphere cranked up here.
Like a $1.50 for that.
Going to pick two better men to open the show today. Oh, and we're off. Spartan with huge shoulder blocks in the corner there to start the match.
Just giving him no time to breathe. Oh.
Will Stone with some rights that'd make Dusty Rhodes proud. Oh, he's winding up. Oh, and there's a huge bionic elbow.
Yeah, absolutely channeling Dream right there.
Oh, a couple of great arm drags there.
And starting this match off with absolute electricity. Both men coming at it, giving it everything from the get-go.
Oh, both men want to make absolute sure that people remember them on their debut here. And that was a quick two. Break of the eyes. Oh, turned him inside out with that one.
Enormous clothesline.
And just 2 there for the Spartan today.
I'm trying to seal the deal nice and quickly here.
And of course, this is how the Spartan gets his wins. He works his way and wears his opponent down. Huge suplex there.
It's traditional war attire.
Looks like the crowd's getting to Spartan here.
And it's certainly not the kind of thing you can let get into his head and distract him.
Oh, Willstone's the sort of opponent you've got to put your eyes on. You can't take your eyes off him for a second.
All of you.
He's going for the pin here. 1, 2. Oh, it's just the 2.
And the Spartan very much starting to take control of this matchup.
Grinding that knee into the back of him.
And just starting to slow it down a little bit.
This is Spartan's wheelhouse here. He likes to keep things nice and slow, especially with an opponent much faster and quicker than him, like Willstone.
And he's certainly coming up with a certain amount of savagery here this afternoon.
You didn't earn the Spartan name at school, my friend.
Yep.
Oh, huge clothesline. Oh, he wasn't ever going to get that one, mate.
Once again, sounded like he was about to mouth off to the audience. And
Will's fighting back from behind here. Oh, and just as quickly as I say that,
huge
he's taken down with a
backbreaker.
huge backbreaker. Spartan absolutely making the most of the weight difference here.
so what does Will need to do to come back from this? Has the Spartan got any weaknesses that he's displayed in the past that can be exploited?
Well, we've seen a bit earlier in the match here that he's getting mouthy with the crowd, and he's letting the crowd, the things they say, get to him. If Will can exploit a situation like that, and he's a very underhanded wrestler, old Spartan sometimes, and if Will can find the right opportunity, oh, there's a sunset flip and just the 2. Oh, and a huge knee.
And Willstone giving it everything. As soon as he erupts with a counter or a quick hit, the Spartan seems to come back.
Yeah, Spartan's
any
definitely holding
effort
his
at all.
own here and definitely keeping Will under his power. Oh, he's fighting back here. Oh, he's got him up.
Can you get him over?
Oh,
Absolute plants him
huge
through the mat.
jackhammer. Oh, Will's still fighting out. Crowd's definitely behind Willstone here. Oh, disrespectful.
He's being treated with absolute disdain here.
And it's turned out to be his downfall. Stone fights back from behind.
Well,
Oh.
sometimes showing that kind of disrespect can have the opposite effect and actually fire the opponent up. And that's what
Just
we're
as
seeing
quick.
here with Willstone right now.
Just as quick as he was fired up, he's fired back down. And Stone's fighting back again. Had he have found the opening he's been looking for?
And a great show of athleticism here from Willstone.
Oh, and a huge face buster. And Willstone's definitely back in the match here. Oh. Huge powerbomb.
And they just kick out of it once more.
Will looks dazed. The Spartan could take advantage here. Stone rolls out of the way and a huge kick.
Huge drop kick.
1, 2. Off.
And he manages to take it.
And Stone on debut wins his first match.
Will Stone.
The crowd seem very happy with that. And it's a huge win for Will Stone. Definitely showing everyone he's not just a tag team specialist.
The next match is scheduled for 1-4 with a 20-minute time limit. Please welcome the human hate machine, T-Rex.
Come out there and beat the living shit out of me.
You look like a Teletubby!
Rich. Give me a microphone.
T-Rex asking for a microphone here. What's he got in mind?
I'm not going to speak over you guys, so you all just shut up, eh?
Oh, the disrespect being shown here.
I said shut up. And I come from a town called Invercargill. And in Invercargill, men are real men. And looking around, there's no real men, is there?
Are you looking in the mirror?
I'll bet the living crap. Now, before I win the main event tonight, I want the opportunity to beat the living crap out of anyone who is stupid enough to come into this ring right now. Anyone got the balls?
I don't think so.
T-Rex with the open challenge here. Who we got?
And his opponent, from Prestige, weighing in at 0.16 metric tons, here's the artist formerly known as the Praxis, Eddie Blackwood.
Oh, this is huge. I don't think this is who T-Rex had in mind when he made an open call to anyone out the back.
And T-Rex not even giving him a chance to get in the ring.
Well, with someone the size of Eddie Blackwood, it's better to get in early.
Taking that early advantage. Wear him down before the bell even rings.
Oh, everyone knows what Abraxas, who are Eddie Blackwood's, is the same man as Abraxas, and Abraxas, once he gets going, he's absolutely destroyed so many people in the New Zealand wrestling scene.
Human wrecking ball.
Exactly is, and these are two, and now we've got two of the biggest men in New Zealand wrestling, and they're going at it.
And it looks like T-Rex is trying to choke him with a piece of rope he's found side stage.
Oh, that's just despicable.
The ref anxious to get this match started properly.
And T-Rex not enjoying the jibes from the crowd here.
The implication that he might resemble a Teletubby, I think that one.
I can neither confirm nor deny that from where I'm sitting. The referee checking on Blackwood there. And we're underway.
And this is going to be an absolute powerhouse match. And, huge spear tackle.
The ring move with that one. Oh, Blackwood kicks out of one.
He's going to be looking to catch his breath back and doesn't look to have phased him too much. And a pretty evenly matched contest here, I'd say, once they get going.
T-Rex should be happy he managed to get the upper hand on Blackwood when the match started, because if he'd caught Blackwood fresh, I don't think this would be going the way it's going right now.
Absolutely, and he earned to choke a few bits of vital breath out of him just before they even started this match. So
jumping him before he even got in the ring.
It will be interesting. The T-Rex definitely playing the psychological game here. Trying to get in Blackwood's head.
The thing is, how do you get in Blackwood's head? This is the first time we've seen Blackwood since back from
enormous suplex
the Hellbilly Abraxas.
And I mean, yeah, if anyone knows about in-ring psychology, it is Blackwood himself.
Yeah, he's one of the most savage men to ever set foot in the New Zealand ring.
Someone known for trading off fear and intimidation.
And just absolutely bringing blood, guts out of his opponents. Some of the most brutal matches happened with Abraxas. So will this new persona, will this new side of Abraxas, will it bring the same sort of violence that we were used to seeing with the man?
It's certainly going to be interesting. It's certainly going to be interesting to see what he's got in his bag of tricks.
Yeah, and T-Rex, of course, fresh off a giant match with PWA champion Caveman Ugg. Two of the biggest men in the Southern Hemisphere. Oh, and Blackwood.
Take advantage of a near miss there from T-Rex.
Can't take your eyes off Blackwood for a second. Oh, and a huge senton.
Crowd very much behind the hometown Eddie Blackwood here.
Now, what would it mean for Eddie Blackwood to win his first match over a former SPW champion like T-Rex?
That'd be an enormous boon for him.
Oh, and the shoulder blocks in the corner.
And T-Rex just starting to
just wear the big man down.
Work back on that, getting some of that momentum back in this match here.
But I don't think you can ever count someone like Blackwood out. T-Rex has got to stay on him.
And goes to give Blackwood a little dose of his own medicine, but falls well short.
Blackwood obviously is a man who uses the same move, knows exactly how to get out of it. And what are we going for here? Oh, and a huge slingshot into the corner. Oh, a huge backdrop there.
That ring taking some absolute punishment here.
And remember, folks, this is only our second match of the day.
And of course, we've got an enormous main event coming up later on in the afternoon. That is, of course, the inaugural Asylum Pro Rumble.
And the crowd clearly behind Eddie in this one. As T-Rex locks in the sleeper hold. Just wearing the big man down. Can Blackwood get himself out of this one?
T-Rex really showing his experience in this match so far.
You don't get to where you are in the New Zealand scene without working your way up from the bottom the way that T-Rex has. He's got some huge wins over some huge opponents. And is he looking at Abraxas as just another notch in his belt?
It'd be fair to say he did come into this little slight advantage, sneak attacking Blackwood before he could even step in the ring.
But I'd say that advantage could also be that, you know, playing off the fact that he was at a disadvantage by not knowing who his opponent was by putting out that open challenge. Oh, Blackwood's foot's on the rope there. Oh, T-Rex just savaging Blackwood here.
T-Rex just slowing it back down, getting total control of this match.
Oh, he's blocking that sleeper back in again. Oh, Blackwood very wisely backs Rex into the corner. And a huge clothesline knocks the big man down.
Goes for the second.
What's he got planned for his third? Oh, huge
running knee.
And the pin attempt. Oh, just the two. I think T-Rex maybe took Blackwood a little lightly when he walked out here today.
And both men putting themselves through the shredder right now.
The crowd's clearly behind Blackwood here. Oh, and T-Rex has just caught him. Oh,
showing
huge
how
slam.
powerful this man is. Just catches him and drops him like he's nothing.
Oh, what's he setting up for here? Oh, huge backdrop. Who knew what T-Rex had in mind for that one?
Blackwood just rallying, getting this crowd momentum behind him, using everything at his disposal.
Oh,
T-Rex trying to use the referee.
Oh, the despicable low blow. Oh, and another spear.
Hard for Blackwood to get up from that one.
Oh. And T-Rex has stolen this one.
Here is your winner, T-Rex.
It's such a shame to see a match go that way, T-Rex having to resort to the low blow, but I think Eddie Blackwood's got eyes on him after that match. It was a fantastic showing.
And if we know anything about the man formerly known as Abraxas, he's not a man that you do want to get on the wrong side of. So
no, T-Rex may have just bitten off more than he's chew, yeah. But I say that man, Eddie Blackwood, can stand proud after that one. He definitely came to play, and he showed T-Rex that he's more than just the man formerly known as Abraxas. He is his own man. He is Eddie Blackwood.
That's right. I'm still getting the respect and love from the crowd here in Christchurch.
Oh, my girlfriend's gonna hate him later.
The following six-man tag team bout is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Since I've vandalized, cold in my kingdom size, thousands ocean
Weighing in at a combined 170 kilograms, Chad Howard, Cam Owens III, Prestige. From Wellington, Rufguts, Roddy Gunn. Roddy Gunn.
Rufguts, Roddy, Gunn!
Not doing that for your enjoyment. You isn't that. Oh, come on.
Oh, Ruffy.
Tell me which one is worse, living or dying.
Top tier. Oh, you're all the way over there. It doesn't matter.
And their opponents.
Hashtag Will We Trust.
Guy, Ryder, and Willpower.
Here we go, three of the faces of SPW Wrestling. First match here for Detention, Sky and Ryder. It's always great to see Willpower again.
And he's certainly a face that's becoming familiar to Christchurch audiences down here. Or up here, I should say.
I'm looking forward to seeing more of him in the North Island as well. Of course, Will fresh off his I can't even put into words. He beat Jimmy Havoc, mate. Jimmy Havoc, the hardcore legend, the king of the deathmatch. Will took him to his brink, and he beat him.
Right now, seeing two of the bigger personalities in New Zealand wrestling squaring off against each other.
Of course, Rufguts Roddy Gunn. He's just a legend in this industry in New Zealand.
They love to hate him here in Christchurch as well.
Trust me, mate. It's not much different up north. First tag of the match.
Now, if you were watching.
Here comes Cam Owens the third.
Sorry, alright, I'll get him. Alright, I think you're a big boy. Big chungus, do you think you are? Pose. There you go. Pose? Pose?
Oh, the crowd here. They absolutely love the Detention boys. Oh,
absolute disrespect
that's
from Roddy Gunn.
disgusting, Roddy Gunn.
What we've come to expect here.
Yeah, you come to expect no different from Roddy Gunn. Here we go, lock up. He's tagging in Chad Howard here.
And so far, I think they're just getting the measure of one another here.
Yeah, with a match like this, you really do need to size up your opponents. And
I don't think I've ever seen a six-man tag in Christchurch with this many enormous personalities. So
absolutely
we could be in for an interesting one over the next 20 minutes or so.
And very contrasting styles of wrestling as well. The Prestige are very technical based and they do wear their opponents down, whereas Detention are high flying and they love having a lot of fun. And of course, Rufguts just absolutely overpowers his opponents. And Willpower, of course, always seems to feel like he's the underdog in a match. He fights from behind, he's always the smaller man, but you can never really take your eyes off Willpower because you always manage to pull something out, and he's always managing to pull wins that people don't expect him to get. So I've got my eye on him in this match.
We're away properly.
Oh,
Brilliant ring awareness there.
Howard not looking too impressed.
Cleaning house on the far corner there.
Oh, and ref's got his hands full on this one. Oh, and Rufguts and Prestige. Oh, they're just the stronger men in this one. Where are they going?
And that's all she wrote. Looks like Prestige are out of here.
Oh, Guts has grabbed his jacket and he's on his way as well. Oh, and Detention and
not having any of it.
Wonder what's going on back there.
And the ref diligently counting away.
Nothing more he can do in a situation like this. Oh, here they come. Oh, and they're wrestling all over the ring here. Just absolutely broken out.
Absolute pandemonium here.
Oh, Sky and Cam Owen's right out in front of us here.
And we always knew this one was going to have some unexpected twists and turns.
I knew it was going to break down, but I didn't expect it to break down quite like this. Right up in the crowd there. Chad Howard and Ryder. Right up in the bleachers.
Great awareness there from Power, making sure that the count out doesn't apply to him.
Oh, Guts right into the barricade there. You don't even know where to look in a situation like this. They're everywhere.
Will Power getting unceremoniously thrown into some unsuspecting fans there.
Well, if you look not far from them, and there we go. They've thrown Rufguts into Cam Owens. Cam Owens is running away. Sky's in the ring. Detention all over the ring, all over the arena. Oh, this one's absolutely broken down. How's the ref supposed to maintain control of this?
All he can do is count away.
At least the fans are definitely getting their money worth. Oh, here comes Owens and Sky again.
Speak there, avoiding that count out, and yes they are.
They really don't care for the rules in this one. The only rule they care about is making sure they don't get counted out. I honestly don't know where to focus my attention right now. It's everywhere.
Rufguts taking a beating up in the bleachers.
Oh, and down
the
stairs.
There's a man that's not going to be walking properly for the next week, that's for sure.
Oh, right in front of us. Sky thrown into the corner.
Will Power and Chad Howard back in the center of the ring.
Look like we may have some semblance of a match going on here again.
Will Power. Managing.
Double knees.
The fire up.
Like I said, you can never count Will Power out.
He takes out both members of Prestige.
Oh, and a huge running knee there by Sky.
Followed up by a massive Superman punch there from Will Power.
Oh, Rufguts and Ryder right back out in front of us. Oh, Rufguts has got something horrible planned.
Rufguts just Thrown over the steps there, outside the ring.
Meanwhile, in the ring here, Will Power and Sky just demolishing Cam Owens. Oh, and a huge fisherman suplex. Could make Mr. Perfect proud with one like that.
Ryder, buddy. What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, absolutely beautiful there. Looks like this could be the end for Cam Owens.
Absolutely planted through the mat. A minute or two ago.
Oh,
huge chop.
Huge chop.
In comes Power.
Tagging this guy. These frequent tags are good. Means someone like Cam Owens can't keep an eye on who his opponent is and can't prepare for what's going to come next. Oh, here comes Detention, of course, with their fantastic teamwork.
Oh, huge knee. And Cam Owens is looking worse for wear. He needs to really rally something, get the support of his teammates.
Oh, here's Rufguts. What's he got planned? Oh, no.
Chad Howard to the rescue on Will Power.
Oh, no, DDT on the ring apron. That'll take Will Power right out of this match. Oh, things don't look too good for Ryder right now, but he's fighting through it. Poor Ryder's just getting destroyed here. Oh, he's setting up something big here. Oh, it's all over with that one, my friend.
Yeah.
Ryder valiantly.
Who's the top tier?
Oh, this is they're just destroying him.
He cheated the guys on the ground. What a genius.
Oh, Owens with the stretch muffler. Oh, is he gonna tap?
Ryder just looking like he's on the torture rack.
And back in comes Guts. Oh, they're just working their knee.
They're just toying with him now. I mean, they had it in the bag not long ago.
Yeah.
Not quite ready for it to be over.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
He's going to get himself disqualified if he's not careful.
Rufguts living up to his name. Oh, the Ryder's knee could be destroyed after that one.
Rufguts showing how agile he is. Again.
Oh, Ryder's just got no quit in him. Oh, he's signaling. He's got the fish hook.
Again, Rufguts getting away with an awful lot in this match.
Oh, huge dragon screw. Back in comes Howard. Oh, and they're just destroying Ryder's knee here.
Sky and Power just absolutely...
Oh, there's nothing they can do. They just have to sit here and unfortunately watch their friend get absolutely manhandled.
Is he? Have you had enough?
Oh, leg DDT there.
Come on.
Let's go, guys.
Stupid chance there.
How much longer can Ryder hold out? They're just destroying him.
Chad Howard doing what he does best here, just
There's a
picking
reason
a
that-
weakness and exploiting it.
Yeah, there's a reason that Chad and Cam Owens have been champions.
The old classic.
I mean, both men by themselves are dangerous, but as a team, oh, and it looks like Ryder's making a comeback here. But what's Cam Owens doing?
And Ryder's got nowhere to go here. And Chad Howard looking like he's about to have a wee snooze.
Yep, but Ryder, he's still got no fight left. He's still got plenty of fight left in him. Even if with his opponents destroying his leg.
Look at me. No, turn around and look at me. Get down here. What you're doing is completely double X angle.
Oh, everyone's doing what they can to stop the referee from paying attention to what's going on in the ring.
I'm not entirely sure the greatest strategy is to announce the move you're going to do before you do it.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work in Sky's favour there, that's for sure.
DDT can't move. I'm a wrestling genius. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Because the move I did before was Hardy Races. You're not a wrestling genius.
Oh, Chad Howard just schooling the rest of the fans here.
The Rufguts look at, yeah, getting some more leverage.
$5 gets you a long way, kid.
But just great ring awareness from Chad Howard as well. He's kept him absolutely smack bang in the middle of that ring.
Kept him far away
Nowhere
from
to
his
go.
corner, so he can't tag in his partners. Constant tags as well. Oh,
Another
Rufguts with
fish
the
hook.
fish hook again. Oh, Rufguts once again living up to his name.
And we've got to say, I mean, the determination of Ryder here, he's just been put through absolute punishment and he hasn't given up yet.
But how much longer can someone like that hold out to this absolute onslaught from his opponents? Oh, another dragon screw. Guts tags in Cam Owens. Oh, they're just destroying that knee. And for someone like Ryder, who's a high-flying wrestler, that's just takes away half of his arsenal, if not more.
And Power and Sky just looking a little resigned to their fate in their corner at the moment.
There's just absolutely nothing they can do until they get that tag. Oh, and a huge enziguri there.
He needs to get it. He needs that crucial tag.
They're just an arm's reach away. Oh, and he's gotten tagged to Power. And a huge shoulder block there. Oh, and a giant running knee.
With Power. Trying to get the comeback going. Sky's in there too.
Oh, the huge knee.
Chad Howard. Oh, of course, Will Power using the CrossFit there to his advantage. Sky obviously been studying.
Oh, he's been training these boys very well, that's for sure. Oh, he's gone for the code breaker.
Can't quite lock it in.
Oh, and a super kick. Oh, and a giant headbutt there from Rufguts. Could Rufguts be signalling what I think he's been signalling?
Digging deep. Yep,
the crowd know to
fans are
move.
moving out of the way.
Oh, the big man.
Don't do it! Don't do it!
Oh, and the suplex up the side on the outside there. Like I said, you can never count willpower out.
And once again, absolute carnage outside of the ring.
Just broken down again. Referee with an absolute mess on his hands here. Oh, detention signaling for it. Oh, and a huge 450 there from Sky.
This
crowd
could be it.
Absolutely love it.
This could be what they need to seal the deal.
Oh, Howard just kicks out.
And how he managed that, I have no idea. Digging deep.
Oh, and it looks like every man's just absolutely exhausted here.
And putting themselves through the works in this one. Both teams have an absolute disdain for one another.
You know what to do, buddy. What are you doing?
Oh, looks like Ryder's going to fly. Oh, taking out both members of the Prestige and his partner. Looks like Will's signaling something. Oh, and guts.
A low blow.
Oh, huge.
Absolutely planted, and this could be it. And
Oh,
it is.
and it's over.
Rufguts snatches the victory.
Aerial winners, Prestige and Rufguts, Roddy, Gunn.
I applaud the referee for maintaining control on that one. That was an absolutely fantastic match. And Rufguts proving once again why he's absolutely one of the pillars of New Zealand wrestling.
And Will Power getting
carried out by his boys here. Oh, take a bow, boys. That was a fantastic effort. But of course, these three here is a reason that they rule Christchurch wrestling.
It's an absolute bloodbath, that one. Victory indeed.
The following bout is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Black Light District of Sin City, weighing in at 98 kilograms, is one half of the SPW Tag Team Champions. This is the Antidote, J.K. Moody.
And Moody, of course, the man many people believe is the best wrestler in New Zealand, making huge waves in Australia. Always fantastic to see him wrestle.
And his opponent. From Auckland City, weighing in at 96 kilograms, he is the Alpha Lead, Charlie Roberts.
And Moody's opponent, of course, the other man that people believe is the best wrestler in New Zealand, Charlie Roberts. Held championships absolutely everywhere in this country. They don't come much better than this. This is the match I've been looking forward to all night. This is a legitimate dream match. This is a hands down is going to be a match of the year contender here in New Zealand. The fans are definitely in for something special here.
And as you've mentioned, Michael, two of our absolute finest right here in Christchurch.
Yeah, definitely two of the best that this country has to offer. And Asylum Pro. Oh, hats off for booking this one. This is a match a lot of people have been asking for.
And again, two faces that are fairly familiar down here in Christchurch.
Of course, both men wrestled on the debut show. Charlie in the main event against Hiatus, New Japan wrestler. Another one that we should be very proud that's come from this country. And JK in a tag match with Bryant that went exactly the way I expected it to. JK turning his back on Bryant.
And we've seen many versions of the Alpha Lead here in Christchurch over the years.
He's definitely a journeyman. He wrestles up and down this country. You can see him every weekend somewhere. He is definitely the standard that New Zealand wrestlers should be held against. But Moody is very, very, very quickly stepping up to that standard, and many believe surpassing it. He started traveling overseas to Australia. He's wrestled at Iron Fist Pro and MCW. Had a fantastic match against Mikey Nichols, formerly of WWE NXT. Had his first match back after leaving NXT, and it was an absolute barnstormer of a match. Moody should be very, very proud of the way he represented his country over there. But they absolutely love him over there.
He's certainly got a lot of ability and a lot of attitude.
Yeah, and definitely, and since he's reformed the Deadly Sins with Kane Khan, sky's the limit. He held the SPW title for a long time. One of the most memorable reigns of any title in New Zealand history. He should be very proud of what he's achieved. And he's still so early into his career, and he's still so young. Who knows where this man may end up. Oh, huge shoulder block there. Another.
JK Moody establishing dominance early on in this matchup.
Oh, and just as quickly, Roberts takes the man down.
Charlie Roberts certainly not an opponent you want to underestimate.
Definitely. These two are so evenly matched.
And both men showing their agility. There's a huge drop kick there from Charlie Roberts. JK Moody.
He's recovering in the corner there.
Having the wind taken very squarely out of his sails.
Oh, it's a great
not going to get any mercy or compassion from the Alpha Lead when he's in the zone.
Oh, huge leg drop. And quick pin, just the one.
And Roberts, he'll very much know that he has to make the most of anything he can get at this stage. So
Exactly.
We shouldn't see too much dilly-dallying on his behalf. He's
And Moody, of course, is definitely an opponent you cannot take your eyes off even for a second. He can just like that, he can so quickly change the pace of a match. And his offense, it's nobody like him the way he wrestles.
And just showing his ring awareness right there.
Yep. Oh, that was absolutely fantastic.
A huge kick to the back of Charlie Roberts' head, and that's going to knock the stuffing out of him. He's looking a bit dazed and confused out there on the side by the rails. Head first into the post.
Yeah, Moody's definitely not one to have any qualms about getting dirty.
Come on! Let's go, you big bitch.
Oh, straight into the guardrail there.
And just absolute disdain from Moody towards his opponent. And how familiar are these two with each other?
They've crossed paths a couple of times, but I think this is the first time the two of them have met in a singles match. It's really interesting for me because, as I said, they're both so evenly matched, and they're both, considered to be two of the best wrestlers that New Zealand's ever produced. So it really is a case of which man can prove that he really is the measuring stick to be, to be held, for everyone to be held against. A lot of people would look at possibly Roberts being the past and Moody being the future. Moody's definitely he's like I said, he's so early into his career and he's done so much already. And he's looking at places like Australia. I mean, who knows? He could be, what's next for him? Could it be the UK? Could it be Europe? Could it be America? We just don't know.
But as we all know about Charlie Roberts, he's a fighter. And
you can never, ever count him out.
Very hard man to keep down.
Definitely. Every time you think you've got him down, he just bounces back. And there's a reason he's held so many titles over so many years. Oh, huge knee there from Moody. Just the two there for that one.
And Moody's starting to get frustrated. And the veteran showing his resilience.
Yeah, like I said, you can never count Charlie Roberts out, but at the same time, you can never really prepare for J.K. Moody, because as much as we may think he's getting frustrated, you just don't know what he's got in his mind. He's a thinking man's wrestler, old Moody. And every time you think you've seen everything he's got, he pulls something out of the hat you've never seen before. Moody is looking a little frustrated here.
Moody taking issue with the rest counting.
It was clean as a whistle too, that one. And he's locking in the abdominal stretch here. Just laying in those elbows, just making it so much worse for Roberts here. Oh.
That's right. Come on! What are you? What are you?
The antidote here, he's just offering absolutely no. Roberts. Oh, every time he thinks he's out. Oh,
and
got the hair.
I've seen Roberts take a lot of punishment before, but he seems to...
He always seems to be able to dig deep.
He does. I'm wondering if he's got much to come back from here. He's
like I
being
said,
taken to task here.
Like I said, J.K. Moody, of course, you never know what you're going to get with him. I mean, how do you prepare for someone who is so unpredictable? Oh, Roberts has the ankle. Oh, an ankle lock.
And this is the experience that we're seeing coming to the fore with Charlie Roberts. So you give him an inch, and that could be all she wrote.
Cannot let your guard down for a single second with someone like Roberts. He's beaten the best that this country has to offer and has ever offered.
Just trading blows back and forth with Charlie. tries to get back in this match.
Come on!
Oh, spinning kick there.
Alright, boy. So have this. Up. Have this.
Oh, and Roberts back to the ankle lock. Transition that would make the best users of that proud.
And Roberts very much getting the measure of his opponent, wanting to seal the deal very quickly.
Yeah, Roberts, of course, he can do everything. He can come at you from all angles. He could hit you with submission. He could hit you with a big top rope move. He can hit you with some power moves. He really is, the wrestler's wrestler. He can do everything.
Game over.
Oh, Moody signaling this could be the end.
Syringe. Drop. Out. Have this.
A great counter from Charlie Roberts.
Oh, Roberts should be proud he got happy he got out of that one. Could have been dangerous.
He starts really...
Oh, and a huge tornado DDT in the corner there.
Sensational work there from Charlie Roberts.
Just the two.
He'll be wanting to capitalise on that momentum very quickly.
Yeah, but what does it take to keep a man like JK Moody down?
As he rallies this audience here in Christchurch.
Oh, goes for the running shooting star and misses.
Moody scouted it from a mile away, saw it coming.
Oh, Roberts again.
Going for the submission. This could be it.
He's grapevine the leg as well.
Abs are going to work, and the intensity on Roberts' face shows how much he wants this.
And Moody is absolutely screaming. Oh, he's grabbed the referee.
It's not going to help him.
Oh, and Moody just taps. Absolutely fantastic match.
Here is your winner, Charlie Roberts.
Both men should definitely be proud there. As I said, both men are considered to be the best wrestlers in New Zealand, but Charlie, I guess it just puts Charlie that one step above. Take a bow, both of you. That was fantastic. Great show of sportsmanship here.
From two great competitors. They both wanted that one bad, but Charlie Roberts showing maybe a bit more experience in that match.
I'd love to see that one again. That was fantastic.
At this time, please welcome the operations manager of Asylum Pro, Tony Dazzler.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Fight Kingdom match. Come on! The rules are as follows. 2 competitors start the match. Every 90 seconds, a new competitor will enter, according on the number that they've drawn. Eliminations occur when the competitor is thrown over the top rope with both feet touching the floor, as well as pinfall, submission, and knockout. The last man standing, after all 25 have entered, will be your winner. Are you ready? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't hear. I said, are you guys ready?
see who drew number 1.
Oh, this is a blast from the past. One of the Kamikaze brothers.
This is fantastic. Let's see who's drawn number 2 here.
Who drew number 2?
Asylum Pro Zone, Justice Sharpe makes his way to the ring.
Definitely the gold standard of New Zealand wrestling.
He would certainly think so.
He'd like to believe so. He's definitely the sparkliest man in the ring right now.
That's right.
But as he enters the ring, is he bitten off more than he can chew? Stepping in here is number 2 against former APW tag champ. And let's get things underway. Start things off with the basics. Obviously, this early in the match, knowing that there's another 23 men to come, you don't want to tire yourself out too early.
That's right, and I've seen Daniel Lawson in the ring for a while, but obviously from Prestiege lad and former AP Dub tag team champion.
Yep, and it's good to see him back. What Lawson wants to do here is try to get Sharpe out before anyone else can get the ring. You want as much time to rest between entrants as possible, but it doesn't have to be going the way he's hoping for here.
This could be it.
Oh, so close there.
And of course, both feet need to hit the floor.
Lawson backing him into the corner there. Huge shoulder blocks.
Just starting to wear the bigger man down.
Here we go, here comes number 3. Oh, it's Morgan Draig.
Entrant number 3, Morgan Draig.
Oh, and Draig wasting no time.
Explodes with a flurry of
huge neck breaker there.
Flurry of clotheslines, the massive neck breaker, and just showing intensity early on from this young man.
That's what you need to do when you come in the ring. You need to wear down the people who are in the ring, get them out as you can as fast as possible. Like I said, because you want to have as much time resting between entrants as possible.
And this is only the second outing for this young man, Draig.
Oh, what would it mean for in his second outing to win a match like this?
Oh, he got absolutely decimated in his first, so he's got a lot to prove here.
That was nothing like an underdog story, my friend.
But he a huge athletic ability, agility, and definitely some grim determination. And some exciting things to be seen from this young man in the future, I suspect.
Oh, and Lawson not wanting to lock up there. Smashing his head in the corner. Here comes number 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Entrant number 4, TJ Williams. And here we go. Things could get interesting now. We've got Daniel Lawson's tag team partner from the Kamikazes, TJ Williams, entering the ring.
And he's just taking it to Draig.
He's bringing his trademark agility as well.
This is a huge advantage for both men, having a tag team partner in a match like this.
As we know, we've seen so many times in these Rumble matches, establishing
dominance, early. Oh, and he's trying to get Draig up.
And establishing some camaraderie early on can be a surefire way to end up in the last 5.
But you've got to remember, in a match like this, there can only be one winner, so as good as it is for both men to have their tag team partner here now, does this mean that at the end, if the last 2 are both of these men, will one have to turn on the other?
Absolutely, and Justice Sharpe manages to cling on.
Very, very close there.
Holding on to that rope, dear life. Daniel Lawson very eager to get his man out. As his tag team partner gets him on board to go to work on Morgan Draig.
Huge double suplex on Draig.
Huge leg drop there from Daniel Lawson.
Really, neither Sharpe or Draig here really do want to be on the end. These two as a tag team. And here comes number 5. Oh, the atmosphere in the ring's going to change now.
We all know that music's one of Christchurch's hometown heroes. Entrant number 5, Bogan, Jesus.
And business is about to pick up as the big man makes his way.
That's right, and they love him here in Christchurch, and why not? And fires off with a huge clothesline to Morgan Draig.
And a huge slam here. Someone like Bogan Jesus can definitely change the atmosphere in the ring here. Someone that size, always difficult to get out of the ring.
And so far, a good showing from Daniel Lawson. He's been up on his feet for most of this match so far.
Yeah, and as I said, he's got a huge advantage having his tag partner there. Oh, huge drop kick.
Drop kick, and big man goes down. Jason Reece, the Bogan Jesus.
As I said, big man like that, never ever count him out.
Just tossing the kamikazes round as if they're nothing. Grabbing some leverage off that rope. Huge drop kick from Morgan Draig to Justice Sharpe.
On the corner there as well, Bogan Jesus almost eliminating Lawson. Oh, here comes our next entrant. Oh, look out, everyone in the ring.
They're all going to be nervous about this one.
Oh, the last time we saw Jake Shehaan here, he was main eventing against Marcus Cole.
Number 6, Jake Shehaan.
Of course, Shehaan, possibly the most dangerous, the most unpredictable man in all of New Zealand wrestling.
And just tosses Morgan Draig into the corner like a ragdoll.
Oh, huge draping DDT.
Gee.
And of course, Shehaan absolutely rolling.
Early on here.
Absolutely rolling the Auckland wrestling scene with control, and started making his way down south recently.
Bringing their brand of terror and intimidation.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get from Jake Shehaan. Oh, huge punch.
Justice
Sharpe's been taking some punishment over the last wee while.
Yeah, remember he's been here since the
Draig's
beginning.
trying to get the big man, Bogan Jesus, out.
Both the members of Kamikazes in the corner there having a rest. Probably a smart move. Oh, Shehaan spotted them. Oh, looks like Sheehan's targeting Bogan Jesus now.
So far, no eliminations. But Shehaan going to work on the knee there of the Bogan Jesus.
Shehaan taking the smart road here, having a rest in the corner. And here comes our next entrant. Who could it be?
I don't believe it. Haven't seen this face for a long time. The Bogan Jesus might be happy about this one. He might have an ally coming to the ring, his former Dirty Deeds partner. It's looking like it's gonna be Big Gun, Jesse Harris.
Entrant number 7, Big Gun, Jesse Harris.
And that's the thing about rumbles like this. You never know who's going to make it a comeback, who's going to show their face.
And we've got Dirty Deeds in the ring now. Two big men with a lot of power.
And of course, you've got two tag teams in the ring now as well. Oh, the crowd definitely seems happy to have them back. In the corner, working over Shehaan there.
And we might need to start seeing some teamwork from some of these singles competitors in the ring if they're going to have any chance in this matchup thus far.
Yeah, definitely the thing about these rumbles is they always form all sorts of unlikely alliances.
And of course, the Kamikazes and Dirty Deeds, no strangers to one another.
No, they've had many battles back and forth. I bet they can't wait to get there. They couldn't wait to get their hands on one another.
And quite sensibly, Jake Shehaan outside the ring taking his time. Morgan Draig and Reece, Justice Sharpe catching their breath.
Choking him in the corner there. Like I said, Shehaan is both probably one of the most dangerous and unpredictable wrestlers in New Zealand, but you cannot say that he's definitely not one of the smartest. It's all starting to break down here. Here comes our next entrant. Who's number 8? Oh, here we go.
Here he goes, the big Aussie that the Christchurch crowd loves to hate.
Oh, listen to those boos.
Entrant number 8. Robbo, the Aussie Dreamboat Smith.
Could the crowd even hear that announcement over the boos? Oh, and just taking it straight to Draig.
Enormous clothesline. Straight to Draig there. Some might say, is this man Australia's biggest patriot?
Definitely right up there, my friend. Especially going out of his way to establish himself here in New Zealand and demanding that we do things like stand and sing the Australian national anthem. Oh, in the corner here. Draig. Oh. Shehaan helping him.
Morgan Draig in dire straits here. There's Jake Shehaan and Justice Sharpe forming a quick-fire alliance.
Draig very lucky there, fighting off both men. But his luck may have just run out. Meanwhile, in the corner there, Dirty Deeds, looking out for one another.
And again, Jake Shehaan just biding his time outside the ring.
It's a very clever strategy.
with entrant number 9. Who's it going to be?
Oh, business is about to pick up, ladies and gentlemen.
Things are starting to look good for the Bogan Jesus because this is his other tag team partner from Violence Incorporated.
Entrant number 9, Reece Breeg.
Oh, there's so many big men in the ring here.
And of course, Breeg, one of Christchurch's absolute veterans.
Oh, he's a legend down here, that's for sure. Oh,
Daniel Lawson.
There's your
Daniel
first elimination,
Lawson
ladies and gentlemen.
goes out by pinfall.
Jake Shehaan can forever now say he made the first elimination in any of the Fight Kingdom matches.
And an opportune time to point out that in this Rumble match, it isn't only elimination via top rope, there's also pinfall submission.
Or knockout.
And knockout, of course.
And Shehaan, of course, seems to have found himself a strategy that's working for him. Very, very smart competitor, Shehaan. Oh, huge chops in both corners there.
Sounds like a pair of bongo drums going off. Justice Sharpe taking some punishment in the corner as our 10th entrant comes in. Another one of Asylum Pro's hometown talents.
Oh, and the crowd are happy about this one.
Kai Solomon.
Entrant number 10, Kai Solomon.
Oh, the big lad goes straight after Robbo.
Trading blows back and forth right in the middle of the ring and just unceremoniously picking Robbo the Dreamboat Smith up.
And he's straight back down.
Plants him through the mat. Shehaan continues to skulk around the outside of the ring.
Yeah, he's picking his spots. It's a very smart strategy.
Things are starting to heat up here at Fight Kingdom.
Oh, definitely the more the ring fills up, the more dangerous everything becomes because you have to keep your eyes in the back of your head. You don't know where everyone's coming from. Shehaan there, reminding everyone about his huge match he's got next weekend.
Implying that he might be having to take it a little bit easy in this match. Let the others do the work for him. I'd say that's just sound strategy all
It's
around.
definitely, like I said, it's definitely a smart strategy in a match like this.
Justice Sharpe fighting back and nearly getting the pinfall on Reece Breeg.
That would have been a huge pinfall for someone like him.
And TJ Williams nearly over, as is Kai Solomon. As Morgan Draig continues to fight his way in the corner against the Bogan Jesus.
Oh, and there goes Justice Sharpe.
Goes over the top.
Been eliminated.
Reece Breeg will be happy about that one. On a fantastic double team between Morgan Draig and Kai Solomon. And this Kai Solomon,
giant super kick by Jake Shehaan.
Shehaan.
He's just proving he's the smartest man in this match. Oh, giant pile driver there. Oh, there goes Morgan Draig. Oh, here comes number 11.
This is TJ Williams.
Oh, Jake Shehaan, 3 eliminations now. Oh, here comes Ryder.
Number 11, Ryder.
But what sort of conditions are he going to be in after that absolute battle he had earlier tonight?
And as we saw, as you've mentioned, we did see Ryder earlier getting taken to town in that tag team match.
He should be very, very thankful he had time to rest. Oh,
and Kai Solomon gets Reece Breeg by submission.
Oh, it was a huge win. Huge elimination to get. And that Dragon Sleeper just proves once again it's one of the most dangerous moves in all of wrestling. Oh, Ryder once again.
Still in the match. He's going to town on Shehaan out there.
Ryder once again proving he bites off more than he can chew, taking on a much bigger man.
Bogan Jesus in dire straits.
Shehaan and Robbo. Very smart move here.
Absolutely.
Taking out a man much bigger than both of them.
I say these alliances in these matches are so important if you want to gain any momentum.
But you can never really put your entire trust in someone in a match like this.
That's right.
Oh, Shehaan avoids elimination there.
Number 12.
Oh, it's Rufguts.
Entrant number 12, Rufguts, Roddy, Gunn.
Oh, business is about to pick up here as
Roddy
the two
Gunn.
big men go right for each other.
Kai Solomon, only in his second match, taking on the veteran and Roddy Gunn.
But bear in mind, he did just eliminate one of the picks in this match.
Shehaan showing his agility.
Oh, and gets a headbutt for it. Oh, Ryder just ruined
through the mat. Oh. And I'm sure Roddy Gunn wasn't someone that Ryder was wanting to bump into this quickly.
No, but Rufguts and Bogan, two big men here. Oh, great chop to the throat there. Oh, huge clothesline.
Roddy Gunn just planted by the Bogan Jesus. Right in the middle of the mat.
Just the one count there.
Kai Solomon taking some absolute punishment in the back corner there. Roddy Gunn shows absolute contempt for big gun Jesse Harris.
Yeah, but
and it looks like Robbo
has been eliminated.
And the crowd seem happy with that elimination.
I love lost for the Australian in this room. Robbo going in for a show of sportsmanship.
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, he's just absolutely hoodwinked. The Bogan Jesus.
Oh, that's absolutely disgraceful, Robbo. Oh, these two are just fighting outside the ring now. Here comes lucky or unlucky 13. What will it be?
Entrant number 13, Will Go.
And Will, of course, playing off his huge win on debut here. Oh, huge kick on Roddy Gunn. Of course, this is about the third Rumble that Will Stone has done in 3 consecutive weeks. Will that be an advantage for him here? Will Stone just coming in and stomping absolutely everyone.
Will Stone just giving Jake Shehaan some absolute punishment.
But just like that, Shehaan turns around and Robbo and Bogan Jesus are still fighting on the outside here. When will it end? Attention back in the ring here.
Kai Solomon getting flipped over. Jesse Harris calling for the ref. But unfortunately a little too late, giving Kai Solomon plenty of time to recover.
Meanwhile in the corner there, Shehaan just choking out Will Stone. And Roddy Gunn continuing to manhandle Ryder. Here comes 14.
Number 14, Asylum Pro official, John Reginald.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, John, the support of his peers.
Looks like someone may have slipped referee John Reginald's name.
This is not how you want to make your debut.
Rufguts isn't happy.
Oh, John, with the chops that just aren't doing anything. Come on, John. This is your moment.
As he runs out the ring, he gets himself caught up on the ropes.
I don't think that's how John wanted this to go.
Not the job he's employed for.
Maybe stick to refereeing next time, John.
Well, I think he did pretty well to get out of that one unscathed.
I would have done the same, especially with someone like Roddy walking towards me.
Absolutely, rather him than me, that's for sure. Kai Solomon going for the big gun, but misses.
Here comes our next competitor. Who will it be?
Number 15, Jax Casey.
This is huge.
Once the absolute hero of Christchurch Wrestling. He was the golden child.
Made his return last show, of course.
An absolutely intense competitor.
Listen to those chops.
Coming out with absolute intent. Going to town and Ryder in the corner.
This is a man with nothing left to prove, but at the same time, everything to prove. Casey going at it with Ryder in the corner there. Meanwhile, there's a pin attempt on Kai Solomon.
It looks, if I'm correct, it looks like all of our original entrants have been eliminated at this stage of the game.
And Jake Shehaan again maintaining his
Will Stone
position.
getting choked on the ropes over there, and Rufguts has got him tied up. It looks to be a squeegee towel or something. Rufguts, as usual, getting creative with his torment.
His offense, Will Stone.
Kai Solomon just taking an absolutely huge chop to the back from Jax Casey.
Will Stone, what is he doing? He's whipping him in the corner. It's Jax Casey there just choking him out.
Jax clinically taking his time.
Here comes number 16. Who we got? Oh, it's the man that Will Stone faced earlier tonight.
Entrant number 16. Let's find it. Sam Black.
Let's see if Sam has a chip on his shoulder after his loss early tonight.
He's had a bit of time to recover. He's had a nice warm-up with his opening match.
Yep. If he's a man with a grudge, he'll go straight for Will Stone. Let's see. Oh.
See what happens.
But Jake Shehaan beats him to it.
Kai Solomon tied up with the Roddy Gunn. It looks like the Spartan's playing this cool, taking his time.
Very smart move there by the Spartans.
Kai Solomon taking an absolutely enormous big boot to the face.
And a huge spear from Spartan to Will Stone. It's a receipt for earlier tonight, that's for sure. Oh, what's Roddy Gunn doing? Oh, he's just biting him.
Shehaan planting Kai Solomon's head straight to the mat.
Yeah, Shehaan picking his spots. It's a very wise move. Very smart wrestler.
As is Roddy Gunn as he pulls apart Ryder piece by piece.
Yeah, and as expected, Spartan going straight for Will Stone. Probably a bit of pent-up aggression to take out after his loss to the man earlier this evening.
Ryder and Rufguts, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but there are...
Meanwhile, Jax Casey.
A series of elbow drops that are not connecting at all.
No, they're not working well at all for him. Ryder is just too fast. What's he doing? Covering his eyes.
Jax Casey going to work on Kai Solomon. Wearing him down. And finally, Ryder lands one.
Ryder showing
Rufguts, Roddy Gunn.
Showing Roddy Gunn how it's done. Here comes number 17. Oh, this is getting interesting.
Entrant number 17, J.K. Moody.
Oh, Moody doesn't look like he's in any mood to play right now. He doesn't look happy.
Channeling a certain
man with a large shovel there, that's for sure. Oh, it's not the sort of welcome you want when you get in the ring there.
And just goes Moody, on the attack.
Moody, of course, is the sort of person that won't stop him. And
he'll be a dangerous man in the middle of this ring, and the rest of his opponents will know it.
And Will Stone thinks does. Oh,
is
he going for it? Oh, huge pedigree. Oh,
trading
giant chops.
While everyone else catches their breath.
Leaves them to it. Oh, listen to those chops. Oh, Ryder, what were you doing?
Rufguts thinks better of it. Not quite sure what they're up to now. Oh.
Maybe it's mutual respect after that huge trade of chops there.
A gentleman's agreement between Stone and Moody.
Stone just taking it to Shehaan in the corner there.
Some of these competitors have been in for a while. They're starting to show the signs of it.
Yeah, they're definitely getting tired. Here comes our next entrant.
Number 18. Who's it going to be?
Entrant number 18, Chad Howard.
Gosh, and as quickly as he's in the ring, he's down. Shehaan with a giant kick to the face there.
And Jax is in a precarious position. Kai Solomon has the upper hand here. What's going to happen? Oh, a huge boot to the face. Jax Casey goes down. This could be it.
Oh, and Casey's gone. That's another huge elimination for the youngin.
Chad Howard's in a pin position here. But again, the ref not quite getting there in time. Will Stone will not be happy about that one.
Kai Solomon making a name for himself in this rumble.
As Rufguts continues to work on Ryder.
Clearly there's still some animosity from earlier in this evening. Oh, Solomon just clotheslining Will Stone's head off in the corner there.
And a great outing here from Kai Solomon, only in his second match. And he'll be very pleased himself getting that elimination on the veteran Jax Casey.
As well as Reece Breeg, of course. Chad Howard not impressed with the official there. But it did lead to elimination, so he should be happy with that. Oh, he's just dishing out cutters left, right, and center. And another one. Here comes number 19.
Entrant number 19, the human hate machine, T-Rex.
T-Rex does not look in any sort of mood to be around people right now. I'd hate to be someone else in the ring when he gets in there.
He's coming in with some momentum though, getting that win over Blackwood earlier this afternoon.
Oh, Ryder, this day is not going well for you, is it? And the crowd telling it exactly as it is. Oh, and Ryder.
Huge spear.
Just take it in half.
I haven't even got words to describe that.
Not a good day for Ryder today.
Testing to see if he's still conscious. Barton very carefully trying to avoid the big man.
Yeah, I don't blame him on that one, that's for sure.
Ryder very much showing that he is still in it.
Oh, that spear didn't go the way he wanted to. Oh, and a huge powerbomb. Just destroying Sam Black.
It's going to take some getting up from that one. Roddy Gunn trying his best. The flurry of blows. The T-Rex.
Interesting choice to break up the pin there by Roddy Gunn. Oh, what? Oh, Roddy, what are you doing, mate?
Entrant number 20, the Alphabet, Charlie Roberts.
Oh, it looks like Roberts may have suffered some sort of injury in his match with Moody there. He's bandaged up.
Yeah, he's looking wrapped up there. Obviously, something went awry in that last match.
But he's obviously showing that nothing's going to slow him down there. Him and Solomon there just destroying Black in the corner. Meanwhile, Will Stone hit with a huge pile driver. Oh, and there goes Will Stone.
Kai Solomon and Charlie Roberts going to work together. And the Spartan is going to be feeling that power bomb for the next month.
Oh, definitely. And Moody, the huge drop kick to the back of Roddy Gutt's head.
Interesting pin maneuver there from JK Moody.
Yep, definitely.
Will Stone makes his way to the exit.
Oh, Chad Howard eliminated by JK Moody, and surprisingly Roddy Gunn helping him with the pin. I guess showing that there is no friendship in these matches after all. And Roddy Gunn not fooling anyone there.
Rufguts not happy about that one. See his friend eliminated.
Oh, I don't know. I think he was part and parcel in that, helping that one there. Now he's helping T-Rex double suplex Shehaan.
Shehaan goes down and the ring just bounces.
Moody, that was not comfortable. Oh, now the big men are chopping each other. Shehaan again outside playing very, very cautiously here.
We're up to number 21. That's the unmistakable music. John Henry.
Entrant number 21, John Henry.
John Henry taking it all in here.
course, there are some gentlemen in the ring who've been in there for quite some time now, and as the fresh faces start to emerge, the odds start to stack up against them a little bit.
Yeah, definitely Shehaan still here from number 6. But of course, you watch the way he's taken this. He's very, very cautious. Like I said, he's a very smart wrestler. He's picking his spots and taking his time out the ring. And of course, in the corner there, being stomped is the Kai Solomon. It's the next longest serving in this match, coming at number 10.
We're seeing some, oh, and John Henry.
Oh, could that have? That was so close.
Managing to hold on for dear life.
But what's Roberts doing? He's undoing his boot, I think.
Smart tactic.
Meanwhile, middle of the ring here, JK Moody and T-Rex.
Low blow from Moody. Brings the big man to his knees.
Very smart move to make a man down like that in a match like this, where anything goes. Oh, Roddy Gunn almost eliminates Moody there.
And Kai Solomon starting to gain some more momentum in the corner there as he just unceremoniously shoves T-Rex to the ground.
What does it take to get a man like Solomon out? He is just absolutely ruling this match.
Only his second outing, as I keep reiterating.
Yeah, such a fantastic showing from such a newer competitor. Here comes number 22. Oh, it's the other half of Detention.
Ryder will be happy about this one.
Entrant number 22, Sky!
No sooner does Sky get to the ring than Ryder gets eliminated. That's not how these boys want things. Oh! What was that all about? Like I said, there's no friends in matches like these, but the man was already eliminated. Sky, why? Winding up a huge super kick and hitting John Henry there.
Solomon, he's holding on.
Oh,
T-Rex
Solomon's finally eliminated. That's a huge elimination for T-Rex.
Great showing from the young man, but just didn't have enough to stay in it to win it. Jake Shehaan taking an opportunity here. John Henry remains safe, and oh, there's Spartan.
There goes Sam Black.
Huge kick from Charlie Roberts.
Oh, Roberts and Moody back at it again in the corner. No love lost after their match earlier tonight.
Jake Shehaan taking a well-earned breather.
Like I said, Shehaan, he's a very, very smart wrestler. This whole match, he's proved that he's the thinking man. He's one step ahead of everyone else in the ring.
He's getting back involved. Going after JK Moody.
Oh, what do we got here?
What do we got here? Yes.
Seems to be some sort of tower of headlocks. Meanwhile, we got number 23 on the way to the ring.
Entrant number 23, Cam Owens III.
Cam Owens, of course, drawing a very good number here later in the match. Coming in when everyone's very tired. Had a long stretch in there. Will this play to his advantage? Oh.
Cam Owens going
Moody
straight.
just destroying.
After Charlie Roberts been taking a chop to the chest for his efforts.
Oh, very smart move by Owens there. Oh, Sky, super kick. Oh, what's Moody doing? Oh, another pedigree.
Shehaan.
Another pedigree. Oh, no friends in this match, as I've said, of course. Moody.
And tying Sky up in a submission. Oh, absolutely plants him.
There's only 2 more competitors to enter this match. Moody working Cam Owens in the corner there. Oh, Roberts rolls up Rufguts. Oh, that's a huge elimination. Oh, here he comes.
Entrant number 24, Will Power.
JK Moody precariously hangs on to the outside rope.
Will Power, huge stunner on Charlie Roberts. Another one on T-Rex. Another one on John Henry. Oh, straight to his own teammate.
Laying waste to this field.
And one more to Shehaan. Will Power just controlling this match with stunners.
Momentum holder by a big boot to the face from Charlie Roberts. John Henry looks like he's going up top. Always a risky maneuver in these kinds of matches.
There's only one more man left to come into this match. Who's the lucky man who drew number 25? Huge advantage to draw. Oh, Charlie Roberts.
Henry just planted with authority.
Oh, John Henry kicked out just after the 3, and he's not a happy man.
Not happy about that one. It sounded like 3 to me.
It's definitely a 3.
Charlie Roberts and Will Power, 2 veterans of New Zealand wrestling. A lock and horn.
Here he comes, our last entrant. Oh, it's Eddie Blackwood.
Entrant number 25, Eddie Blackwood.
Of course, Eddie Blackwood and T-Rex. No love lost there from earlier this evening.
Eddie Blackwood definitely wanting some revenge.
And he's definitely a big man with an advantage in a match like this. What will it take to eliminate someone like that? Oh, what's Jake Sheehan up to here? Oh, huge chop. Oh, this doesn't look like it's going to be comfortable. Oh!
With authority, Eddie Blackwood. Definitely wanting to make up for
earlier tonight, that's for sure.
T-Rex earlier in the day.
2 big men absolutely going for one another. Meanwhile, we've got Charlie Roberts choking out Will Power and JK Moody and Sky. And Jake Sheehan, again, very, very cautiously. It's very smart outside the ring. Picking his spots. Sky with a huge super kick on JK Moody there. Moody just managing to hang on.
T-Rex with a huge chop to Eddie Blackwood. Seeing reverberations around the room.
Will Power and Charlie Roberts are out in here in front of us as well.
It looks like Charlie Roberts has worked this one into his advantage.
And Sky with a huge elimination of JK Moody.
What's not a good idea?
Will Power putting himself in a dangerous position here.
Oh, Will Power eliminated, but saving Sky. Oh, not so lucky a second time.
And the field is starting to diminish by the second.
We are our final four here, ladies and gentlemen.
Charlie Roberts trying to rally the intruders against the hometown Eddie Blackwood.
Blackwood, though, is not having any of this.
We'll get a game plan together.
Oh, that did not go well for Shehaan. Oh, Roberts. Oh, huge clothesline to T-Rex.
Clothesline.
Yeah. Blackwood getting some measure of revenge for him earlier this evening. Oh, huge crossbody. Oh, that's fantastic.
That's the retribution that Eddie Blackwood was so craving.
Jake Shehaan
goes up high.
Huge drop kick. Oh, can he hit it? Oh, and he does. Just destroys Blackwood with that pile driver. And we're down to our final two men here. Charlie Roberts and Jake Shehaan. Jake Sheahan's long-term plan of... Oh!
Absolute disdain.
Jake Sheahan's long-term plan of resting on the outside and picking his spots has clearly played out well for him.
And Charlie Roberts pick up a second victory in one afternoon.
We'll soon find out. Roberts, of course, looking like he's come into this hurt. Shehaan
gets rid of his mummy bandages, obviously causing him some discomfort.
Here we go. Oh, huge stalling corner drop kick. Just the two there for Roberts. Shehaan, though, has the advantage of this only being his one match for the night, and having rested the majority of the match. As I said, it's a very smart move.
Oh, yeah.
Is Roberts going to be another victim of control? Oh no, huge clothesline.
Turns him inside out. Both men are having to dig deep at this stage.
Roberts repelling to the crowd where he wants Shehaan to go. Shehaan not allowing it. Huge kick there.
Canadian Destroyer, baby.
Oh, he's signaling for it.
May have taken too long stalling. You don't want to, never want to give.
That's not the move
Charlie
that
Roberts
Shehaan wanted. That's for sure. He's going for it. Oh, shooting star. And Roberts does it.
Roberts takes it out.
Huge win there for Charlie Roberts.
Here is your winner, Charlie Roberts.
But take nothing away from Jake Sheehan there. That was a fantastic effort. In from number 6, made it to the final 2. Eliminated plenty of men.
And pulling off the double today.
Yep, but Charlie Roberts once again proving why.
Going back to Auckland, a happy man.
Proving why many consider him to be the best wrestler in New Zealand. 2 huge victories today. Take a bow, Charlie Roberts.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
I've been Michael Green.
I've been John Usher.
Give yourself a fantastic afternoon.
Right here at the Fight Kingdom. We'll be back once again June 29th for our first house show, Skeletor's Prediction.
Oh, this one's absolutely broken down. They're everywhere. This is a legitimate dream match. 2 of the best that this country has to offer.
It is now time for the Fight Kingdom match. Every 90 seconds, a new competitor will enter. Eliminations occur when a competitor is thrown over the top rope, as well as pinfall, submission, and knockout.